What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today is a fabulous day. The sun is shining. It's actually not. The birds are chirping. Little kids they're going to school and they're learning shit. It is just a time to be alive. A beautiful day, full of opportunity. What's got me so happy, you wonder? You ask yourself this question, are you serious? Well, it's in the title of the video. We fucking won. In the fight against predatory gambling practices in video games and unregulated online loot box gambling, gamers everywhere have put their foot down and succeeded. We have driven back the dark forces of the Empire. Now, of course, this is in reference to EA, Battlefront 2, and that whole shebang. And in this video, I'm going to run through the changes they made to Battlefront 2, get you up to speed so you know exactly what's going on, what I'm talking about, what's got me so jolly good happy, alright? Maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's the cocaine I snorted, but whatever it is, I'm hyped up for this. And I'm going to talk about why these are good changes, how the gaming community struck a victory against the evil empire, and perhaps, just maybe, I might give EA a little bit of credit. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just that much. That much right there. For those of you that don't know or don't remember, which how the fuck could you not, EA and their latest game Star Wars Battlefront 2 came under heavy flack after implementing a pay-to-win microtransaction system in a $60 game. After the infamous Reddit response justifying 60-plus hour grind for fucking Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, the internet blew up and EA became a glorious meme. They became a joke, a running gag.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
We thought they couldn't get any worse after being voted worst company in America twice, but somehow they did it. Somehow they stooped even lower. And if you were out of the loop on this or don't remember, that's fine. That's fine. I don't blame you. I mean, it was only the most controversial gaming news since the original Mortal Kombat. Now, over the coming weeks and months, even before the game's release and after it, shit was just hitting the fan. People were not happy. They were tearing the game apart. They were ripping apart its asshole. And I was one of those people. Not only did I kind of predict that microtransactions would ruin Battlefront 2 in this video, but I actually reviewed the game in this video. And sure as shit, it did. But I also covered the EA controversy in this video. No, not that one. Get that one out of there. That didn't happen. This video. So if you're at all interested in this topic, I've got more videos for you to check out. But what has changed since then? Well, of course, the greedy bastards took out the ability to pay for microtransactions, which, it was a band-aid. It temporarily made gamers happy. It was like, okay, alright, you've calmed us down a little bit. We're still fucking pissed. So they slapped a band-aid on it, but just recently, it appears they fixed the whole goddamn mess. And I'm not exaggerating here. That's right, the whole progression system, fucking 90% of people's complaints about the game, fixed. As far as I can tell, the way you upgrade your character, what the microtransactions actually are, loot boxes, all of that shit has apparently been fixed. It feels like an actual game. And it's just, man, I never thought this day would come, the day EA actually did something right. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. But even though I trust the internet 100%, because, people don't just come on here and tell lies, who would do that? I had to see it for myself. And sure as shit, this is what I found. The game looks a whole lot different from when I was playing it. Now, quick note, I honestly forgot I had Battlefront 2 because it's a digital copy, and I'm kind of an old school guy. I like having physical discs that I can look at, cases and stuff, so I forgot I had it, and I haven't played it since I did my initial review of it. So a lot has changed, but this right here has been the biggest, most monumental advancement in the game's history. Basically, the sentence is hard to say. They got rid of loot boxes completely.
Oh
Actman, are you full of shit? EA would never do something like that. No, they did. They fucking did. And the randomized progression has been changed into something more akin to some of the old Call of Duty games, where you unlock new cards based on the level of that class, hero, or ship. When you level up that class, you get skill points so you can use those to upgrade your cards. If you've been playing before this, you keep all your old shit that you had, all the crafting parts, the credits, and the crystals. I think they're kind of getting rid of the crafting parts as well, like the crafting parts turned into the skill points, if that makes sense. It's still a bit murky, because I think not all of the changes have been doled out, but the most important thing is the biggest change of all. The progression system, the microtransactions, the loot boxes. That's what's most important. Everything else is kind of a byproduct of that. Now, in addition to this, they unlocked all the heroes for everyone. So fuck me for spending credits on those bastards. You know what though? Good job, EA. I can actually say that with some modicum of confidence. Good job. They did some quality of life improvements for the arcade. I think for the regular modes, they gave out a bunch of packs of cosmetic stuff, and it seems like that's the direction they're really going in. Like, the loot boxes are still there, but what's in them isn't randomized stuff, as far as I can tell. And it's like, you know, that's one step going towards the not gameplay affected microtransaction stuff. Like, I think we can all agree gameplay altering shit is a no-no. It's a no-no. And cosmetics, it really depends on the game, but you know, that's a step forward. That is a step forward, unmistakably. And they've also added some new skins for like Han Solo, Darth Vader, you know, these heroes and stuff. And it's like, think about this. We went from randomized microtransaction loot boxes, pay to win. We went from the 4 cardinal sins of gaming to the Titanfall 2 system, which in other words is
perfection.
They've even hired a new community manager. Yeah, you guys remember Sledgehammer70, the guy who was caught bribing the mods on Reddit? Fuck him.
But now let's part with that old EA Sports saying, get the fuck out of my building.
His ass is grass. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I mean, these are like real changes, you know? But all this stuff doesn't fix many of the core problems that are inherent to Battlefront 2's design. You know, the lack of team play, the claustrophobic, tight, linear map design, the point system in general. It doesn't fix the core problems because those can't really be fixed without, you know, making a new game. Players can still curb stomp other players, you know, if they've got better cards, like if they've grinded it out, you know, there's still that gap, you know. Remember what I talked about, scaling power, in my Battlefront 2 review. That's still there, okay? That's not going away. That's how they made the game. You know, the effects of the pay-to-win RNG gambling thing that you know, Andrew Wilson wanted to set up with this game, the ramifications of those ideas are still in the game. However, it is much better now. It is much better. And you know what? I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with all that, because my biggest problem with the game when I reviewed it was how butt-fucking stupid the progression system was. How overly complex it was. And while it still is, I feel a lot better about playing the game for casual fun here and there. I don't feel like my soul is being ripped asunder for playing this game. Satan's grasp on me is much lighter because of this. Now, it's not a bad game. I can say that with full confidence. It's not the best, not as good as the old games, as the classics, the buttery classics, but it's way better than it was. And it's like, you know what, EA? You have regained a small portion of my respect. Even though your intentions were totally fucked to begin with, you know, even though you shit in the urinals, and you kept shitting in the urinals, and you fucked up. Even though the system in the game was fucked up because of your greedy intentions, you didn't abandon the game. You could have abandoned it. You could have swept it all under the rug and just moved on to Anthem or whatever else game you got going on. You could have just pulled an MCC and forgot about it. But you didn't. And I can respect that. You could have cut your losses, moved on, you know, pretend it never happened. It would have been easier for you to do that. Maybe even better financially. Who knows? Maybe Disney was pulling the strings? I don't know. Point is, I can respect EA for what they did. A small amount, alright? Because in the face of massive hatred, you know, people fucking joking about you at the Game Awards in front of everyone and people laughing and you just being the worst company ever. In the face of such tremendous opposition, you stepped up and did the right thing. You fixed your mistakes, and I don't care who it is, I don't care who you are or what organization you come from, when you fuck up and you man up or woman up and you have the balls or the vagina to step up and fix your mistakes, to right your wrongs, to admit you did something fucked up, you know, it doesn't matter who it is, I can respect that. That is an admirable thing for anyone to do. And yeah, people might say acting male, man. They're just doing it so they look good. They're doing it for the money, bitches, and fancy clothes. And I mean, yeah, it's a definite possibility. I would not be surprised if they went back to their old ways with Anthem or their newer games. I don't think this is going to change what they're doing in Madden, FIFA, NHL, UFC, all those sports games are already raking in the cash. Because as far as I know, the communities of those games have not risen up as they have with Star Wars Battlefront 2. And that's the core issue here. If you want this to change, you people, gamers who enjoy Madden, FIFA, NHL, all those games, you can do the exact same thing and accomplish the same thing we did with Battlefront 2 in those games. We can set a precedent, alright? And the changes that EA and DICE, I'm sorry I haven't mentioned you guys yet, but both of you guys, the same thing applies to both of them. The changes could just be, you know, a PR stunt. It could just be to get a reaction from people like me, you know, making this video and being happy because the sun is out and kids are going to school and they're not gambling on loot boxes in Battlefront 2. Maybe this is just a ploy, maybe it's a trap to lure us all into a false sense of hope. To which I say, time will tell. You've done something right, EA. You keep that up, continue to resist the allure of the dark side. It is not an easy path, let me tell you. Knights of the Old Republic will teach you that. But you resist the allure of the dark side and just earn some respect. Earn some creed, some street cred. There we go. Earn yourself some street cred and just slowly creep and crawl and build your reputation up so that it isn't complete dog shit, you know? It's like, yeah, they totally fucked up. I get it. They shit in the urinal. But you know what? They've been scrubbing that. They've been scrubbing down those bastards, alright? They cleaned every last one of them. So, that is commendable. But you keep going down this path, you might just make gaming better for everyone. And make a lot of money doing things the ethical way. The right way. Yeah, that sounds hopeful. It sounds optimistic. And yeah, I don't actually expect that to happen, but there's hope. There is faint hope. You know, it's a day for hope. I have officially raised an eyebrow, EA. I will continue to watch your career with great interest. This is a huge fucking victory for anyone who cares about gaming, this hobby, and everything about it. As consumers, as a community, we put our foot down and said, fuck your gay-ass system, it's paid to win and sucks fat dick. We said that, collectively. Everybody who posted on the forums, who tweeted something out, everyone who shared something on Facebook, who posted to the subreddit. Matter of fact, the subreddit for Battlefront, in fact, Reddit entirely played the most pivotal point in this whole thing. Everyone who wrote an article, who wrote a review, you know, from IGN to GameScott to, dare I say it, even fucking Polygon. Whatever beef we all might have with each other, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. Everyone played a part, no matter how small, in this glorious day. Even if you just shit posted, even people who posted memes, who made memes, you make people laugh, but at the same time you bring up an important issue. Those people are heroes. You hear me? Heroes. To every YouTuber who posted a video criticizing what needed to be criticized, you fucking did it. You all helped out. Pat yourselves on the back. Go on, do it. It feels good. It feels good. I might even get a back rub today. You know, if we hadn't come together on this, it'd still take 40 fucking hours of gameplay, not counting loading times, to unlock a single hero. And most importantly, I want to give a very big shout out and thank you to Chris Lee, representative of the state of Hawaii, for being a fucking homie. We got a homie in the house, someone in the government who wants to tackle this issue, someone we can trust when it comes to gaming. In fact, go subscribe to the goddamn channel, alright? For a state representative, he's as badass as it gets, man.
The gaming industry is now a $36 billion industry, which is sizable, 3 times the size plus of the film industry in this country. And its rate of growth has been very rapid in the last 5-6 years, which I'm sure provides a significant sense of pride and accomplishment to some of these companies.
We couldn't have done it without him. Without your governmental support, you know, actually looking into the legality of this shit, and for helping to create a wave of change in the actual legal system that hopefully will result in good things. And also to Belgium and every other country who started to investigate loot boxes, you all helped too. The whole fucking world helped. And that makes me proud to be a nerd and a gamer. So enjoy this day, my friends. Enjoy it, because the war is far from over. But for now, we have won a decisive victory for gamers everywhere, for ethical business practices, for quality video games, and trust in the products you buy as a consumer. So just remember, EA, DICE, and any other game companies out there, every time you have to make a decision, or you have to try and think about how to move some initiative forward, ask yourself this question first.
Is this good for the player?
It's pay to win. Pay to win in our $60 multiplayer game.
It turned out that the game wasn't just diluted by loot boxes. It was completely, unequivocally, unbelievably, disgracefully, cosmically pay to win.
With Star Wars Battlefront 2, it's pay to win. It's pay to win. That's right, it's pay to win.
Can you honestly tell me a Star Wars game was too expensive to make? Really?
Well, while this is about a video game, it's also about a lot more than a video game. It's about the seller-consumer relationship.
Is EA stupid? Electronics Arts, are they stupid?
EA actually had the balls to lock players out of Star Wars icons like Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Leia Organa, and Chewbacca behind exorbitant grind.
The second record that Star Wars Battlefront 2 now holds is the lowest user score on Metacritic of all time.
Everyone from every corner of the internet has fundamental issues with the way this game is designed.
When you change the dynamic of the gameplay with microtransactions, I have a big problem.
This game is a Star Wars themed online casino designed to lure kids into spending money. It's a trap.